Welcome back. World Heart Day was celebrated on Sunday. This year, the theme was a life course approach to the prevention and control of cardiovascular diseases with a focus on women and children. Many women and children participated in a rally held at Vasco on World Heart Day. It was organized by Mount Litrazi School.
Tobacco and alcohol is very bad for heart and very bad for all other living beings also. It causes cancer, and alcohol causes liver diseases, and ultimately it can cause ill effects on heart. So because of that, you have to stop indulging or stop taking alcohol and tobacco so that you have a very healthy heart.
One of India's first women Olympians, Mary D'Souza, feels that modern-day athletes have too many distractions as compared to those of her times. The 81-year-old Goan origin athlete had excelled in her youth without any coach or facilities in Mumbai. It was the love of the game that drove athletes like Mary to be the best. Mary was recently awarded the Dhyan Chand Award. She feels former Olympians should be involved in sports administration.
Mary D'Souza was recently conferred with the Lifetime Achievement Award in Sports, which is the Dhyan Chand Award. Mary, what were in fact your first reaction when you got the award after a very long time, after even feeling like you were a forgotten hero?
I was so amazed and so glad, of course, that I was given recognition after so many years, and that is purely because my daughter always said that they have overlooked me. And so she put up the papers through Bombay to Delhi, and they had not heard of me, some of them. So I heard I was unanimously selected to get the award.
You have been India's first women Olympian. How did you get into the sports field?
I got in just by chance. I was telling them that I didn't know I had this hidden talent. And I started playing hockey, and someone told me, why don't you run? So I started running, and then I came up very fast. So from one thing to another. So from 51, I went for the Asian Games. In 52, I got selected for Olympics. 53, I went for the World Hockey. Then 54, Manila, second Asian Games. Then again in 56, I went for international World Hockey tournaments. So that my career was picked up very fast.
Right. But to get for a woman during those times to have a passion for sport and wanting to make a career in it, how did your parents react to that?
I'm sorry to say my parents were not happy with me running. They said, don't run like a tomboy. Be at home and help your mother. You're running. Just running for the sake of running, it makes no sense. And I was never encouraged by my parents, of course, but I had no other pastime, and I loved sports, so I continued to play in spite of all the odds.
What would you say, what makes the athletes of your times different than the athletes of now?
Well, I couldn't even afford starting blocks at that time. So when I went to the Olympics, Harrison Dillard, who was a 4-time gold medalist, he says, where are your starting blocks? How are you running without starting block? The difference between those days and now, how people could do such things because they loved the game. Nowadays, I wish the children could take more interest in sports instead of sitting indoors passing their time playing games on the computer. So it would be so nice if they went for some fresh air and did something for their country now.
Do you say that it's better for athletes to go into administration and take up the administrative roles in future so that our country develops into a sporting superpower?
Yeah, they should involve more Olympians and those who are interested in sports to be in the sports bodies.
With video journalist Omgar Ferrari, this is Neeraj Prabhu for Prudent.
Live performance by Popstar Remo Fernandes kept the audience on their toes. He was performing at the celebrations of World Tourism Day held at Panji on Saturday. Have a look.
What is it that keeps you moving? What is it that keeps the tourism department moving? What is it that keeps Vishnu Mag moving? It's peace in the brain, it's the rhythm in the soul. It's peace in the brain, it's the rhythm in the soul.
And with this, we come to an end of the news bulletin. Keep watching Prudent. Goodbye.
तुम्ही पळयतात प्रुडंट. You're watching Prudent.